CANdo operates within a charter of values and of principles. And from that we've derived 10 initial campaigns that we've used to launch our website, cando.org.au. And this is by no means the only campaigns that we'll be running. We are going to be a very relevant organisation and also an organisation that listens to our grassroots supporters. So we have a feedback mechanism built into the site where people can suggest campaigns. Other people who visit the site can then vote on those campaigns. And if we see that there's an issue that's hot within the community, it's something that we'll be giving the utmost consideration to. And we have a national council which considers such proposals and takes each of them on their own merit. So we're relevant, we will be dynamic, having a lot of different campaigns, and they'll be revised on a regular basis. Being an initiative for all Australians, it's important that every single person who's watching this video, they should take the time to explore the site firstly, see what it is that we are talking about, and if you support a campaign, sign the petitions, contact your local Member of Parliament, and tell us through the feedback mechanisms what is it that's important to you. This is the Grassroots Community Action Network. Get involved with it, and if you feel so inclined, support it, financially or otherwise. Volunteer your time. We need every Australian to support this campaign. We have two distinct sections for the website. There's those current campaigns that we have endorsed and that we're running with, and they are publicly visible within the site where people can then sign a petition or whatever other call to action it is that's appropriate in that context, and we then on their behalf get that to the powers that be. So it's much more effective to have an organisation with many thousands of people tabling a petition in Parliament than for each individual Australian to write in their own, as important as that is, in their own right. So there's that aspect, and then there's the important aspect of listening, publicly listening to the grassroots level as well, through the suggestions mechanism where people can see other campaigns that have been suggested, put their support behind that campaign, or if there is a campaign that doesn't exist within that forum, that they create it themselves. There's a feedback mechanism, a contact mechanism within the site, that if somebody felt that they had been victimised, and we were talking about the nanny state and all these other different things which are offensive to Australians, if they can provide us that feedback through that mechanism, then we can explore that issue for them. And there may well be that there's an overarching principle that is offended, and we can run a campaign on that issue. We make sure that we listen to our grassroots members. We have feedback mechanisms within the site. There's the suggestions mechanism where people can suggest campaigns and then people can subsequently vote on those campaigns, and we can get a feel for the level of support for any given campaign.